Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Can you please subscribe my channel to show me support and help me to grow my channel? Ollie Pope will again keep wicket for England after the tourists named an unchanged team for the second test against New Zealand in Wellington. Pope kept in place of the injured Jordan Cox during an 8-wicket win in the first test in Christchurch. Uncapped Ollie Robinson has arrived as keeping cover, but England have opted to retain Pope behind the stumps and batting at number 6, with 21-year-old Jacob Bethel remaining at number 3. Captain Ben Stokes is fit to play a full part as an all-rounder despite pulling up with a back injury on the fourth and final day of the victory. England have the opportunity for a first away series win in 2 years when the second test begins on Friday 22:00 GMT Thursday. The Pope decision mirrors the last time the Surrey man deputized as England's keeper on the tour of Pakistan in 2022. On that occasion, Pope stood in for the ill Ben Foakes in the first test, retained the gloves for the second and handed them back to Foakes for the third. Opting for a similar move this time, England hand another chance to Warwickshire left-hander Bethel, who marked his test debut with an unbeaten 50 in the second innings in Christchurch. Pope was blemish-free behind the stumps and made 77 with the bat, his first half-century since September. They always say when you don't notice a keeper he's done a good job, and Ollie certainly did that, said Wokes. He was brilliant last week, stepping into a role he hasn't done a lot of. For him to score runs just shows his character, putting his hand up for the team without any fuss and cracking on. In the New Zealand capital, England returned to the Basin Reserve, scene of their all-time classic one-run defeat by the Black Caps in February 2023. Stokes' side became only the fourth in Test history to lose after enforcing the follow-on. On Wednesday, 2 days out from the beginning of the second test, the Wellington pitch looked green, but is expected to play true. It is green, but I'm not sure if it's as green as what last week was, Wokes told BBC Sport. There are a couple of brown bits, so has the potential to dry out further into the week. Wokes also backed England opener Zach Crawley, whose scores of 0 and 1 in the first test mean his average against New Zealand has dropped below 10 across 17 innings. A lot of the time these stats that come out are pure coincidence, said Wokes. New Zealand have some very good opening bowlers. He faces the new ball when they are their freshest and best, so he's probably got some good balls in there. We've seen the quality Zach has. Opening the batting is such a difficult job. You will have occasions where you get low scores. When he gets in, he's one of the worst batters to be bowling it in international cricket. I'm sure that record will change.